Stood by your side through all of the lies, watching you cry for me. Get on your knees, apologize please. No, why don't you die for me? Tell me the king, ruler of things. Give me that diamond ring. Get on your knees, apologize please. No, why don't you die for me? I can tell, but you keep medication. Made a man, I can deal with everything. Every night, make it and give it back. That's a dream. were right this time, you were right this time. Take a look around, look what you did last night. What you did last night, never heard a sound. Yeah, I know that you told me one day you'd show that you were right this time, you were right this time. Oh no, now the truth comes out and I know that you warned me about it. Shallow, you were only ever in for yourself, yeah, in for yourself. Oh great, fantastic, you mastered it all. Lie like you plastic, and it's so long. Over your antics, you showed me wrong. I hope that you're happy now. Yeah, you're right this time, you're right this time. Take a look around, look what you did last night. What you did last night, never heard a sound. Yeah, I know that you told me one day you'd show that you were right this time, you were right this time, yeah. Blushing, hit your cards away for nothing. Time you told me you weren't bluffing. Guess I should have read the signs. Yeah, it took so long to find. Oh great, fantastic, you mastered it all. Lie like you plastic, and it's so long. Over your antics, you showed me I'm wrong. I hope that you're happy now. Yeah, you're right this time, you're right this time. Take a look around, look what you did last night. What you did last night, never heard a sound. Yeah, I know that you told me one day you'd show that you were right this time, you were right this time, yeah. Echoes of your words crashing into me, drown me in your lies, and there's no way to breathe. And my walls will keep you down. I am safe without the sound of you around. It's getting colder, and I'm the storm that's taking over. And I'm the storm that's taking over.
Tags, he is the hero. Yevney, oh dear, showing the back to Ambition. Oh no, he received a shot, now he's a one shot. Oh dear. Yevney, can he survive? It's the $1 million question now, can he survive? He race. Oh my god. Oh no, he found a whoopsie! He found a no! Oh no! Right,
there we go. Good evening everyone, we are back in the Challenges tournament and we're following the upper and lower bracket finals for the NA server. Do note that this is a Challenges tournament stream. It's not a stream about Winter Season Championship. So if you want to follow the teams on the Winter Season Championship, leave the stream now and go and watch every judos officially. They are also streaming. They are all streaming the Winter Season Championship upper and lower bracket. So I'm going to tell you about the Challenges tournament format. So all games except the grand finals, which is a best of 5, are in best of 3 series. That is whichever team wins the first 2 matches will win the fixture. So that's something wrong on the stream here. The format is a double elimination knockout stage. So that means if a team loses 2 fixtures in the Challenges tournament, they're out of the tournament. The tournament is seeded by the leaderboard ranking during the previous skill tournament from the 9th to the 16th place, so that information can be found on the website under Hall of Fame and under clans. The prizes are as follows. The top team will earn AMX M449, the tier 8 tank. The second placing team will earn WZ1122, which is another tier 8 tank, and the M4FL40 will be the tank that you get for a third placing team, which I believe is a tier 8 as well, or is a tier 7, I couldn't quite remember. And then the fourth place will earn 3000 gold. The 5th to the 6th place, 840,000 credits. 7th to the 8th place, 540,000 credits. Hello, Grattan, how are you doing? Upper bracket finals, we're going to start off with New Bay and potentially Middleburg as the tiebreaker map. The lower bracket finals, we're going to begin with Fourth Despair, and Camp Steer is going to be the tiebreaker map. So we are streaming currently the upper and lower bracket finals, and tomorrow will be grand finals of both Challengers and Winter Season Championship. The upper bracket finals will begin at 9 PM in the Eastern Time, and lower bracket finals will happen at 28 minutes to 10 in Eastern Time. And after that, make sure you hop over to every Judo's or Fishy stream. Hello, privet to you, don't know what you're trying to say, but Void are going with Devil of Spade as the captain of the team, and we also have Black Bear Devil in a new dress, Bagel Boys, 1010 Midgets, AJ Gamer 7, Ozza, the Oreo IS4, you. Okay, Austin's side chick, and Iris also in the also here. Right. Wait a second. Just going to do get a reply. So Void is a team which I only recently knew, and they are all from North America. Aside from AJ, which AJ Gamer, and Void has made into the professional tournament for 3 times in a row. Before they were competing as Teams, Cyclone, and Virgins. Eclipse in 2018, Eclipse in 2019, and Virtus in 2020. Many of the players are like people from Speed and Rain originated from Void, and the players in this team are around 18 to 20 years old. And this team you're watching doesn't have a lot of experience in Clan Wars, but they are hoping for another top 8 finish during the spring season. And the oldest player is 24 years old, and that means most of them are in college. And after this tournament, they are going to head off to Active, probably going to make a new clan until the end of until the next season. Aqua Knight doing. Gosh, should I show it on the stream about what Aqua Knight's going to do? And they usually pay attention to Midgets and Devil, but sometimes they are sus according to them, so sometimes they will disobey their orders. And also sometimes get jealous when Midgets and also Devil talk. So because Devil and Otsa are dating according to them. Interesting. Other than that, some of them are baristas, some of them work in fast food shops, and some of them plays hockey in his school, which is really nice. Very interesting. Very, very interesting indeed. And not much to say. Next we have SLG. We have Reaction as the captain of the team. We also have Sir Nimon, Wyvern, Spiral, Percival, Ivan Donato, and say Settimo, Cis Platino. No flops. I feel like I'm butchering all the names here, so apologies if I do pronounce your name wrong, but I try my best as I could to get all your names right. So SLG is pretty much I don't know if it's they didn't say it's a new clan. But they are all Brazilians, and they're all students except one, which is 35 years old. So the average age is around 16 to 17 years. So this is actually a Brazilian clan, which is interesting. And I really love to see NA server not being just the NA or just being between Canada or North America. Don't forget the South America as well. It's another huge community. And this is why you see Iron or maybe Papa Rage getting a lot of viewers for their stream. You cannot underestimate the Latin community in the world of Tank Blitz. And I really hope to see SLG really making a strong statement here. And they started as a group of friends which wanted to play comp. They started off in autumn season. And they kind of grew up a lot ever since, and they said they pretty much have contact before, and actually some of them are actually close friends in real life. And interesting facts, they stay on the voice chat every day, helping each other in daily tasks. They help each other in homework. So well, let's not blame them for copying homework, but. Yeah, that's why they are very close friends. But they used to hate each other before this game. And their meta, as you would see very soon, is heavily inspired by the EU and the CIS server. They are against the IS for spamming meta on the NA server. And their expectations for this year are on the spring season. They don't really care about the winter season because they are training for the spring season, not for the winter season. And they want to get better and better. Their training is mostly based in quick tournaments where they test their strategies and their synchronization or their chemistry. And they try to do some scrimmages as well. But it's mainly the quick tournaments they are training with. They follow all the live streams and they want to all the live streams, including all the servers, so they want to use it as an inspiration and kind of a learning material for them. And finally, we have Moonmen or MM. We're going to start off with Boober. I will start the game at the same time so that I won't miss anything important. Boober as the captain of the team. We also have Band Bear, Pupusa Man, otherwise known as PP Man according to every good names taken. RGK, Tony. There we go. Atomic AD, Taylor Swift #1 fan. I think he will love her latest album. I think it's Folklore. I think she released an even newer album, so I forgot that name. But Electrolytic. I think he wants some hydrogen and oxygen as well, and WDR for electrolysis, that was, and electrolytic. I don't know if it's right, but WDR 1400 and Mini 027, and finally. Once Moo Man, let's see, they have something interesting to mention, to talk about. Yes, all of the members are from America, with the exception of 1 to 2 members from Canada, from the United States of America for the rest of the team. So Canada is still part of America continent. So to be exact, most of the team members here are from the US, and MM was originally created several months before the 2019 Twister, and with the focus of the clan making the top 4, which was achieved actually. Many of the original members had roots from Pincer and Hated, and they are friends with one another, and most of the players here are currently studying in high school or college, and the expectation for MM is still getting in the top 8 in every season. I think I got the invite up. Here we go. We are on New Base, so let's continue talking about talking about MM. Unfortunately, this season they had a very poor performance against a team that is outside of top 16. And some poor performance during the last PPSUC tournament cost them the top 8, and they have picked themselves up once again in the Challengers tournament, and they usually train using by 4 vs 4 or 3 vs 3 brawling type practice. So interesting to know, and also they will try to use some drills to improve their focus fire and hit point push sharing. This is MM for you, and let's go into the waiting room. So here we go. SLG. Well, very interesting meta here deployed by SLG. So SLG are going for double 50Bs, double Krabwagen, a Batshot 25T, a WZ103 and Spiral VK90.01P in a map like New Bay, which would work really well with super heavies. I mean, very heavily armor heavies, because you really want to make use of that city side. It takes quite a huge portion of the map, and and it's also very concealed. So tanks like Mouse or the E100 would work very well on New Bay, and Void is taking one Mouse, which is played by AJ Gamer. Disciple is going to take in the back chat, and also you see double 50Bs by Oreo and Altza. Austin Sidechick in the double eyes full alongside 10 midgets, and Devil in new dress is in the Krabwagen. Sub to Fishy, don't forget to subscribe to Fishy, and Oreo say you're breaked up right now. This file, what you saying? Aqua Knight saying every. Yes, every. I don't know. It's the honest answer. Holy macro! Oh Jesus! Fishy didn't get an invite. Interestingly, I got an invite for the Challengers tournament, so at least it's right for me. I'm not allocated to the wrong room, which is very, very interesting indeed. Oh my goodness me, we have some issues. Oh yeah. Oh god, no. But we are on the first game on New Bay. It's going to be extremely exciting stuff. But I'm hearing that some streamers are having some trouble. That's really odd. Very, very odd. I mean, Fishy stream is it's on the website, official website, so technically Wargaming should know Fishy's going to stream tonight. It's going to follow the game, so interesting. What the heck has happened? It's really strange, but SLG, Red Team, North Spawn, Void, Fancy Pink Building, Blue Team, South Spawn. So SLG going mostly to the city side, so does Void as well. Let's see how it's going to work, with reaction going into B at the very start. But Disciple was spared. Oh no, oh no, oh no. He's going to get shut down by that bad chat. Oh, the bad chat. This is actually the one getting shut down. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me, Void already lost a tank. That is really bad for Void at the start. But they still have the hit point pool advantage despite losing that bat chat, because they have a lot of heavies, they have a mouse as well. And that is to say, Reaction taking a lot of hits as well. They have to be careful with that bat chat. SLG has got the perhaps, and also Void has got the seaside, but Cinnamon is taking a lot of hit on the crossing though. I don't know. Because now Void has a solid hit point pool advantage by more than 1k, and SLG are bleeding pretty much everywhere. It's really not something that SLG will be proud of. They do not want to let go of the advantage they're having at the moment. The 50Bs are looking for 10 midgets. 10 midgets is under a lot of trouble here, and he's now down to 315, and he's killed by Sir Nimon. And they're looking for Austin's side chick next. Oh no, it's going to be Devil in the news dress, which is going to be a focus for SLG. SLG are coming this on top. They're having more than 4k hit point pool advantage. It's going to be 7 versus 5, and Void is in loads and loads of trouble. Austin's side chick is going to be the next tank for SLG, and they just need one more shell, 2 more shells, and he's now one shot. Otsa is also dead, killed by Reaction. It is, and Devil in the new dress is also killed. Austin's side chick is killed, and Oreo is on fire and is killed as well. The fireman is not quick enough in extinguish the flames, and finally the last man standing is the mouse, which is going to be here. I lost that for a moment, but what is AJ Gamer doing here? Oh, he actually killed that 4-3 indirectly. What is this smartness, and what a game! Wow. I really love SLG's lineup and idea here. Just absolutely tremendous. And don't think that Challenges tournament is going to be boring and dull and very, you know, nothing special. This is always this tournament, the stage where you will see a lot of very eccentric lineups, and we are seeing SLG running with double 50Bs and a bat chat, a very weak, very soft lineup, which actually worked very well. I think pretty much due to Disciple of Spare decided to kind of rush at the start and got eviscerated there. So, oh my lordy hell, what is going on? Oh, I want to sneeze. I got panged. Yeah, I'm going to double check everything is okay. We are now on to the second game of SLG versus Void in the upper bracket finals. Okay, SLG is dropping the bat chat, but they're going with the Vickers Light instead. So once again, SLG does not have the hit point advantage, and look at Void. They're going to be up by a lot of hit points now, taking a mouse, an E100, and VK90 for 01p. Disciple is going to be taking the T22. For a map like New Bay, you probably want to take a heavy setup because, as I said, most of the action happens around the city side, and the city side takes a huge portion of the map, and it's very concealed as well, so heavy tanks will work really well, and it will be a little bit difficult for the weaker tanks. I mean tanks with weaker armor and also medium tanks to work on this map. So some plans simply do not take any mediums or lights just because it serves little purpose in doing so. You don't really, this map is relatively small, so you really don't need that extra view range to help you get the information up. I do, however, want the teams to use at least one medium or light, so that would be really important. And I have to update the scores right now for you. There we go. Let's set up high. SLG currently leading by one match. They're going for T125, going down in the middle, very aggressively. It's going to take a hold down spot here, but here's his back is going to be covered, I suppose. WFGBs are waiting for the bait, are baiting potentially, and AJ Gamer is in the mouse, and SEI has already taken the hit here, and not for Void. SLG needs to chip away a lot of hit points from Void, and that was a good shot from NSEI. Devil in the news dress needs to be really careful not to drop extra hit points. And so far, it's a very stale game, and nothing much is going on. The hit points, the cap points are with Void, and it's going to be up to SLG in finding the weakness in Void's defensive setup, and this is going to be hard to break through. You have the really super duper heavies near B, and you have less super duper heavies on A. So I think the weakness in Void's defensive setup will be near the bridge side, which is on A. And I think, yes, you can really shut down those Crown Vargas really quickly, but SLG, they want the information. They want to gather some information. Yeah, the bad chat just YOLO. I don't know what happened there. And you know what? I think SLG just need more information. The double IS4s are split up VK and the mouse. I think SLG knows they can try to make a move on A, but are they doing so? They need to decide. But they can get more information first before the decision, because both teams have only one cap and the speed of increase is going to be quite small, I would say. I mean, the caps increase by only 3 points, so there's still a lot of time to work around the map and get some information up. So another good shell from NSEI onto Devil in the news dress. Is Void looking the other way? No, E100 still looking at B. So SLG, if I were them, I would rush A. I'm not sure if they know about if they want to be daring enough. Absolutely, I would want to go get a little bit daring here. Hello, Jaden. Oh, that's a good shell into the Oreo IS4. Dropping the speed boost, and Austin's side chick. The heavies are looking for B. Sir Niman is in the IS4. Good shell from NSCI into 1010 Mitch. Is that a shell? I said a shot there. That was very crucial. A is now getting captured by reaction. Where are voice forces? I don't know, they caught Daydream a little bit. NSCI takes a little bit of hit there, and A is now getting reset for some reason. Should be able to get A without any trouble at all. And they will get A. Yes, it is the case. SLG will get A, and now the cap points are firmly in favor of SLG, but they're just going aggressive. They're looking to shut down those Crown Vargas and T110E5 with the mouse coming from the middle side, and I think SLG, they want to make use of the extra tanks they have over this side. They want to kill off Devil in the new dress as soon as possible. He is in loads and loads of trouble here. Ivan Donato is looking for Devil in the new dress, and needs to kill that off quickly. And he is dead. And the other two tanks they're going for will be Austin Sidechick and also the Oreo IS4. And they are the next few tanks to get shut down. But on the other hand, Sir Nimbus is holding on very nicely. And SLG are in loads of advantage, I would say. But they are not committing their tanks over to Austin Sidechick. He's dropped the reactive armor, but maybe a little bit too late because he only dropped the reactive armor after that. Or is it not? I don't know. But that was a good kill on the Austin Sidechick, meaning it's going to be 7 versus 5 at this point. Oh my god, my nose. And the Oreo IS4 is got eviscerated, annihilated by the focus fire from SLG. And now the cap points are still with SLG, but Void unable to kill a tank of SLG. Really, I think this really hurt the chances. Sir Nimbus still alive for whatever reason that was. It's going to be AJ in the mouse. They are focusing the mouse, but also instead of miss onto Wyvern and SLG, they just need to stay alive and they will win that match. And they have won that match. It's going to be 2-0 for SLG with Void. Caught daydreaming a little bit, I would say. The SLG played this one really well. I don't know why Void didn't go for B, or maybe they didn't defend a cap, which was very, very strange indeed. Oh. Here we go. I'm sorry, but my nose is getting very itchy. So, SLG 5 tanks do more than 2k, Void 2 tanks do more than 2k, but Void, what is that? Oh gosh. Very spread out, very disjointed, I would say. Those super heavies aren't really connecting with the tanks near the British side, and SLG just able to work with their lineup and focus down, hunker down those isolated tanks of Void. And I think Void needs to reconsider their strategy and also their approach, which SLG simply is in total control of the situation despite having a cap disadvantage at the start. I still do not understand why A is not taken care of by Void. It seems very, very weird. But maybe Void would prove me wrong in the lower bracket finals, but it's really weird, not gonna lie about that. Hello, Marky. So make sure you, oh, Brazilians are here. Thank you for your support, and honestly hope to see a Brazilian clan in the top 8 in the spring season. That is what I want to say. The top 8 being quite inclusive as well, not just the American, the USA, the American clans. We want to see other nationalities in the top 8. So really well done to SLG and Void. Against MM, you want to play a lot better, and I hope that you will play a lot better. And on the other hand, I don't think the upper bracket finals of the Winter Season Championship have finished yet. So so for now, I will show you some. I will see if I have replays to show you. I think I do. So I'm going to go ahead and watch those replays. That means unfortunately Fishy will have to end his stream because he didn't get an invite, which I don't know what happened to Wargaming. I'm getting some, going to accept all of your friend requests, so thank you very much. Let's actually play a replay from from Bock and Coles, which is also otherwise known as Spartan. Here we go. So we'll wait 15 more minutes, I think. The replay is not loading. Ooh. Here we go. This is Bock and Coles and the Chinese TD. Don't worry about that. But try to speak English as much as you could. But don't worry if you cannot. My mods should not be allowed to ban you for speaking other languages. So, but this is an English stream, so hopefully everything is in English. so that I know what you're saying, and we all know what you're trying to say. But always, if you cannot communicate in English, that's fine, totally fine. For my stream, actually, it is. Yeah, I think the frames per second is a little bit on the kind of laggy side, so that means I might have to restart my computer tomorrow before the Asia stream, probably. But that I think would help matters a little bit. That was a good first show actually from Bok and Coles. Oh, who the heck notched that guy? Notched Bok and Coles. You don't want to get tortured by him, right? So don't do that. He gets spotted, so he's going to relocate in the TD. Interesting call, but he spots up the ST1. Can he land a big shell? Oh, lucky one. Could have easily bounced. It's red at where he is aiming. So K91 says, no, Death Star saying to K91 to uninstall. Oh, very lucky that he didn't get punished. You can see the two very lucky bounces here. That was a max throw to Death Star. That's really good. That was a good show to the Chieftain. And that's a shot that shot didn't really hit. And apologies if I'm stuttering a lot tonight, because it kind of happened to me when I was streaming the EU server. It started when I got too excited about Endgame vs Aqua, and suddenly I can't seem to speak properly. So don't mind me if I start to stutter a lot during the stream, because I have no idea what's going on with me after that game. It's like, can I even speak English? But even if I cannot speak English, I can't really kind of speak in my mother tongue properly then. So no. Is he able to put a shell? He is using the APC heat shell. It did hit ST1 or STI, I don't know, ST1 it is. He did more than 4k already, so he's looking for another target to go for. He's going to use this as a good max throw into the projectile, and now he's on the long reload. But look at his team, also so disjointed. Oh, what is? Oh yeah, the K9 was sniping at the back. Hiya. How is that's passive player? Obviously, that needs to be banned. Run the ticket. Oh my gosh, he's getting the insults. You do not want to snipe in a heavy tank. It's not made for that. Heavy tanks are not accurate at all. You don't want to use it to snipe. And for some reason, people love to snipe in E100. I don't know. It's so inaccurate. Why would you use that tank to snipe? It's just, well, you're just making your life difficult. And as I always say, never ever make your life difficult in World Tank Splits. It's just a game, and you're never meant to use a difficult way to win the game. So make it easy for you. Just be good to yourself. You don't have to be like, oh, that's a good HE shell. (2-0) it is. 2-0. Did I have? Oh my goodness, I forgot to change the screens. Oh my god. 2-0 for SLG. I'm sorry about that. Forgot to change that. Oh gosh. That is embarrassing. Don't worry, Bok and Coles will play a replay once again, but this time without my commentary and with the right screen. Oh my god. Also check out Smathos, the Smathos Gaming, which I was asked to give shoutouts to, so go and check his videos. So let's enjoy this one. Here we go. Look at that, go shout to projector. Oh my gosh, just that was embarrassing. How did I ever allow that? Maybe I'm just too tired and I forgot to change everything at once, and I'm very sorry about that. At least I can use this time to go to the toilet, but I don't have to go to the toilet because I've already gone to the toilet during the EU stream, so don't worry about that. Void versus MM should be interesting, only if Void's going to play much better, because against SLG is a little bit I do believe Void can perform a lot better. They were very close against Primal, so they just need to rediscover their form, because the form against SLG is really sus. And the only way you can do is to blame Otsa dating, really paying too much attention to the dating, not to the team. You know, they have really left out the team. They're too much into their own personal life, personal world. So they really need to start, you know, put that aside for a few minutes, and then focus on the match, and they both can date thereafter. And I know I'm saying go, I know I'm jealous, but you know, I won't disturb your love life though. It's got pop charmed. Yes, you got pop charmed. You are showing your stream, your game once again, and I think I won't miss that invite. Probably. Come on, get that shell in. Yes! There we go. Enemy destroyed. Actually, you know what? He can actually risk using an HE shell. I think it will still kill that SU1. But we'll never know. Good kill onto that projectile. And look at his fail. He's going to fail this shot. Yay! Noob. He's a noob. We can see he's a very big noob. But anyway, I'm just joking. Oof. He is in loads of trouble. Okay, we will report here 911. Don't worry. Passive play it is, isn't it? You know. Wargame is going to ban that probably, but no. The Chinese TD is dead. That's looking for. He's going to do a lot of damage here. Let's see. The Corey is really barreling, hunkered down there. Yes, this is me just being absolute brain dead. That's a good HE shell, 1000 damage. Good win here, and obviously you see all the stuff happening here, so that's a great way to waste time, you know what? So great mastery from Bok and Coles, torturing the enemy team by more than 7k damage. Really well done to you, and here we go. And okay, still, I mean, challenges to I'm not expecting all viewership, but having 27 viewers at the moment is really good. Thank you very much for that. And make sure you head over to every or Drew stream if you want to follow the Winter Season Championship. And let's see if we have results so far for that. Okay, it's going to be Primal in the Winter Season Championship, and I mean brand finals, they have. What am I saying? GG still playing against Naps, still playing, and it's gone for some time, and it's definitely both teams have definitely won a match at least, so it's not 4-0, so don't worry about that. Oh my god. The room is up, so let's head in. And right, MM versus Void on 4th Despair first. Before I continue, I need to change my overlay. Yeah, I know. Didn't show the games, just I'm just being a little bit brain dead tonight, sorry about that. Don't worry about that, and we see more viewers now, and that is really good. And I mean, after shaving, I do look much better. But anyway, let's change the stuff up before I continue. Holy mackerel! What's going on with this madness? This is correct now. Come on, tell me it's correct. This game was played in the toilet, isn't it? Ooh, interesting. Okay, so it's going to be MM versus Void, and let me double check. MM is on the right. So I'm just going to change the overlays as well. And MM is on the red team, I suppose, and Void is on the blue team. Wrong side, wrong logo. I'm just trying my best not to be completely brain dead, but at the moment I'm proving myself to be a big fool, so I don't have to change that logo, which is good. I have to change the overlay. Oh no, the transition, what am I talking about? I'm ready. Yes, I'm ready. 4th Despair is a map which is quite heavy oriented, and it will be it's also quite a small map as well, so you can take very slow tanks without worrying about them rotating too slowly. So don't be phased if you're seeing a lot of heavy tanks, a lot of mouses or E100s. It's perfectly possible. And you probably don't see a lot of mediums as well, because this is such a small map that you won't actually get so too many information for medium tanks, and and it's a lot. There are a lot of be heavy, super heavy, so it kind of makes it hard for those mediums to penetrate the armor. And exactly, you're seeing some IS4 spams, some mouses, and this is 4th Despair for you. I personally hate that this map is quite anti-meta in terms of there's so many heavy tanks, but them taking some down tanks would be quite a scene, I must say. So it's going to be MM taking a double T125 by Boober and Electrolytic, Mini double S alongside Tony, RGK in the E100, Taylor Swift #1 fan. You will look what we made him do in that mouse, and WDR, the Crown Wagon, Void double mouse by Disciple and AJ Gamer, Austin's side chick in the ice alongside 1010 Midgets, and the Oreo Devil in the Devil in a New Dress is in the Crown Bargain and Oddsir. It's in the T125, and once again I'm going to have to repeat that both Devil and Oddsir are dating, but they have to make sure they don't get distracted by their date too much. I do wish them good, all the best in the future if they actually are lovers currently then, and I really hope your relationship is going to last for a long time. But you know, oh, I don't want to be such a crybaby, and I don't want to use the I word for that because I know I'm much better than being the I word. Oh, how did you show up? Hello, His Royal Fatness. I really thought that Void would show that they are... Okay, let's not pan Void too much, but they technically should be performing a lot better. I agree with you, His Royal Fatness. So MM are going with a lot of heavies with those heavy tanks going for B, and Void are going for A and B as well. So, who is going to get the spots up? You know, Tony. Let's head down to Tony here. Spotted up Disciple of Spade. He bled a little bit. Ooh, it's also bleeding a little bit more. What is not working? Oh dear, I don't think anything is not working now. And Tony is now taking a lot of hits here. Well, I have to make sure I got the right... Yeah, I think it's showing. Don't tell me the stream is not working, but Tony receives a big beating from Void here. And Comedy saying, Ayo, hello there, Comedy. And Tony is now shut down by the voice tanks. What was that word? And Mouse, Double Mouse got B as well. MM already lost tank, but they do not have the hit point pool advantage as well. But 10-10 midgets needs to be careful not to overcommit here, because double T125s will be looking to punish 10-10 midgets for being overly aggressive. But the double mouse has made a move to kind of press onto the E100s and the IS4. And look at RGK is going to be the next tank focused by Void here. They are crowding into RGK, and they are in loads of trouble. Mouse is coming from behind, and RGK cannot land another shell into the tanks of Void here. And Taylor's with number 1 fan, oh, shot the wrong time probably, and they want to go for Devil in a New Dress, not Disciple spared. And at the moment it's still Void with a solid hit on pool advantage. And WDR wants to put a good shell into Devil with a New Dress, and it's dead. And it's now going to be 5 vs 6, still really close to call. And Oreo is now focused by 2 tanks. Mini is now dead, and still really close to call. The Oreo is now a one-shot potentially, and Disciple Spec is also one-shot. And Boober is he's tracked, and he kills the Oreo before he dies, and Electrolytic needs to get a kill onto Disciple Spat, and it's actually Taylor Swift number 1 fan. Electrolytic got eviscerated. I don't know if there was an ammo rack there, but how is Disciple Spat still alive, left standing here? And Taylor Swift number 1 fan is going to kill off. No, it's a bounce. And WDR just need that kill. Oh, but he cannot kill. Got rammed by AJ Gamer, unfortunately. Taylor Swift, number 1 fan, knew he was in trouble, so you can't do anything much. And no, it's just you can only kill off that Disciple's Sped, but there is nothing much that he could do, and he got killed by Void tanks. This is a very aggressive game from Void. A lot of heavies, and they really prioritized those mouse to go forward first and to initiate a push. Brilliant, much better performance by Void. A lot more connected. Meanwhile, MM just lost that IS4 Tony, I believe, very early on in the game with little support, and this is a really good start for Void. 6 tanks doing more than 2k. Meanwhile, MM only 2 tanks doing more than 2k, which is not good indeed. Don't tell me the replay didn't get shown in the end. Don't worry, don't forget to hit the like button if you haven't already. Oh. Have the matches ended already? I don't know. But Void is on the tiebreaker, and after that I will just go straight to sleep, and then I will be ready for the Asia server stream. So now MM is going for double mouse, triple IS4, an E5, and a Crown Wagon. Void going with, oh my god, oh goodness me, quadruple IS4, double Crown Wagon, and a mouse. Very heavy setup. Where are my mediums? Come on, I want my mediums. Where are my mediums? It is as if I'm asking for keys. Where are my keys? Wargaming, where are my keys? Where are my mediums? Come on, show us some mediums, for goodness sake. I'll be a happy man if you play a medium in one of the matches, but at the moment they aren't doing that. I'm sad. I'm sad. And yes, there we go. Maybe they will push the thrill to the top of the mountain for a sniper location at Fort Despair. I don't think there is kind of a mountain apart from this platform here which is very popular, and you're seeing actually WDR going for that, and to get some spots up potentially, and spotted up AJ Gamer and Disciple of Spade. Oh, actually Disciple of Spade will receive some shells. No, WDR is going for mouse instead? Not Disciple of Spade, oh no. It's just a glitch there. You cannot shoot that target, obviously. And the Tony is going to that position to hold down. And actually, it's actually both teams trading. No particular team is trading better than the other. So, currently, once again, Tony very aggressive in that position with MM. If Void decides to push once again, they need to be more prepared for that. And Wargaming doesn't like boosts. Oh, you mean this one? No, they have blocked it off. So no, you cannot go there, I believe. Hello, Immortal. C is now getting captured by Mini, and Void is bleeding. Actually, bleeding. MM, I mean. And look at RGK. Ooh, and everyone in the new dress gets bled by more than 1k. That is important though. Hitpoint's still neck and neck though, but the shells are flying left, right, and center. And I think you need to take, you need to get into a bunker to shield yourself from the onslaught. You do not want to be under the crossfire of those shots. You know, Tony is still receiving lots of pressure. You know. Void are pressing, but they don't press as much as they did in the first game of Fort Despair. And sadly, I think both teams still bleeding, still training similarly. Void is now training better a bit, but just a tiny wee bit here. MM has the hit point pool advantage, but also the cap. Oh no, MM has the cap advantage. I don't know. My phone is ringing a little bit. Oh, and Tony is still taking some hits here. Void is gradually coming out on top in terms of trading, and Tony's now one shot. Now Void is going to be at the same time at MM. Tony's going to go down. He needs to survive, and he got killed by AJ Gamer. That is a really important kill from Void here. They're getting B as well, and MM seems to be once again getting punished for the lack of support for the IS4. I don't know if it's a strategic problem here, but they are playing this very impressively, and they do not have the hit point pool lead, and this is going to be difficult for MM. Now Void can obviously rotate to C and get that cap as well, or even go for an A cap. It's possible, but we have yet to see how Void is going to approach this. MM just need to bleed, but they haven't been trading effectively so far, and it's going to be very close. Indeed, 10 images take some hits as well. It's now going to be close. It's still very, very close. MM's approaching 600 cap points, but they are still not able to chip away the hit points of Void effectively. Bieber is putting back a little bit. RGK taking more and more hits, and they need to rotate those low hit point pool targets back and then allow those higher hit point pool targets to go in. Taylor Swift, #1 fan, is looking for 10-10 midgets. And can he put a shot in? I don't know. Void is still pushing very aggressively. They have the hit points. They just need to kill off RGK, and WDR takes a lot of hits here. And RGK is now dead. They're looking for ults. I think they're looking for a counter push. And I think that could work here. Double IS4 from Void might be in deep trouble here. MMC has a hit point pool that has the cap lead, but they need to start killing off tanks. The focus fire, they need the focus fire. Mini with that big bounce. It's not ideal at all. Good shot into Otsa, but Void are still hanging on. They still have 7 tanks alive. And man, they just need the focus fire. Where is the focus fire? Otsa is now dead, and now Taylor Swift #1 fans looking for 10-10 midgets, but Bieber is now dead, and 10-10 midgets is now dead as well. Mini is looking for Oreo probably. WDR is also dead. Oreo is now the focus for MM, but the mouse is dead. The electrolytics now dead. Now it's going to be 2 versus 5. They really need to kill a tank as soon as possible. They still have the. They don't have the caps now that they need to kill. If they could kill one tank, they will be in some sort of they will be in a better position. But now Mini's going to die. He got rammed by Taylor Swift #1 fan, which is not ideal at all. Mini's now dead, leaving Taylor Swift #1 fan, the only tank left standing. And this game would definitely go to Void. And that is a really good kill on the Taylor Swift #1 fan. Void just kept on pressing onto MM, forced MM into making some mistakes, and applied so much pressure to the IS4 of Tony. MM might be a little bit too passive probably, and doing nothing to support that Tony, I think, and they haven't been able to chip away the hit points of Void in fact very efficient enough. I think this is what cost MM the game here. I don't know, maybe they might want to get a medium tank to kind of release a little bit of pressure of that IS4 in the middle, or they might want to kind of rotate a little bit, get control of the other, a little bit on the other side as well, or actually just do not take an IS4 in that position, because if you look at the game there, he is actually the one kind of very far at the front from the rest of the team. And Void, they know which tank to focus. It's quite obvious in that situation. So Void, really well done here. 5 tanks doing more than 2k. No. Salty saying my mediums died over a year ago. No, we saw a lot of mediums on both Asia and EU servers, so I don't think you're saying. I don't think it's right. Hello. Hello, Sponge. So let's actually look at the results of Naps versus GG. Is it correct that it's going to be 4-3 to Naps according to Bravo? We'll find out very soon. That's still playing. They're still playing. Oh, it's going to be... Oh no, they're not playing. GG is through to the grand final, so congratulations to GG. What is the scoreline finally? It's 4-1 to GG, so we haven't seen the tiebreaker yet so far in the bracket finals. But it's going to be Naps versus Primal once again. Can they once again defy the odds and beat Primal convincingly? We will see. We will find out very soon. But GG is obviously a contender for winning the entire winter season championship. So congratulations to GG, and let's hope for the best for either Primal or Naps here. So it's going to be 2-0 for Void, that is, so I'm going to update this, and that would mean Void will be joining will be joining SLG once again in the grand finals. Will Void get their revenge, or will SLG continue to show their dominance against Void here? And SLG so far hasn't lost one single game in the challenges tournament, so SLG actually is a front runner here. I don't know about that, Tony. I think Tony is the only one that can shoot in that situation against the tanks that he is facing. So maybe they want to do some rotation. I don't know. Personally, I find it a little bit weird that Tony is having a lot. It's not having a lot of support, which is really strange considering. I don't know what more to say, considering they could have played it more aggressively. They just approached this way too passive, probably. They probably want to take that northwestern corner so that at least Tony's left hand side won't be under crossfire. I mean, he receives a lot of pressure from that, and anyway, so it's 4-0, it's 4-1 to GG. So let's update that table as well. So this is going to be the case now. All more than 40 viewers, thank you very much for your fervent support. I really love to see that. And this is going to be the Winter Season Championship bracket for you. Naps is going to face Primal in the lower bracket finals, and this will be streamed by Every and Judos. And if you want to follow this match, go ahead and watch Every stream, and you will get some exciting stuff. And for now, I will have to leave you guys. I do not want to waste too much time in talking, and I want to hand over my time to Eri and also Judas, and I wish all the best for them and hope they get some really exciting matches to commentate on. And for me, I will sign off, and I will see you all tomorrow for the final day in the winter season as I follow Asia server grand finals Feast versus GV. After that, the EU server, I will be involved in the EU grand finals, and it will be Aqua versus Endgame. And finally, on the NA server, I'll be following the Winter Challenges Tournament grand finals. It will be SLG versus Void. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoy my commentary and my stream, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Bye for now. Nope, it's not a best of 5, it's a best of 3.